my name's Taylor with Green Our Planet, and today we're going to be putting together a deep water culture hydroponic system. The way a water culture hydroponic system works is that you have a reservoir filled with water, then you mix your nutrients right into this reservoir. We're going to fill this right to the top to where our plants, we've started in a coconut coir plug, and we're going to be using some Hydroton expanded clay pellets to fill in around those plugs and plant these into a 2-inch net cup. This net cup is going to be suspended with the roots hanging in our nutrient solution and the leaves and stems growing out up above it, where we would want this either out in a nice sunny area, or ideally you would be using this system indoors under a grow light where you'll have control of your climate and lighting schedule and everything like that. Pretty simple to make here. We've got a 10-gallon tote. We're going to use an air pump because in a deep water culture, since the roots are always in water and there's not oxygen around the roots, we need to actually aerate the water and dissolve oxygen into the water. We've got an air stone and some silicone airline tubing. We have created 2-inch holes for our net cups to slide right through. Most totes come with a flat lid, and you can cut the holes right on top. For this particular style, the store I went to, they changed the style they're carrying, and it comes with a raised lid, which wouldn't be ideal for deep water culture, but what I've done here is flip this lid over so that it fits right in the container, and our roots will be down here where they need to be in the nutrient solution. To put these holes in the lid, we've used a 2-inch hole saw on the end of our electric drill. You want to have enough space for your plants to reach a mature size, and then we use this drill here and drill out our holes for the lid. So let's set it up. It's actually pretty quick to do. We're going to take our air pump, whatever kind you pick up works for you. If your water is really warm, you might want to add more air stones because warm water is going to hold less dissolved oxygen than cold water. So cold water will actually retain more oxygen. And also, the deeper your stone is placed in the tank, the more oxygen will dissolve as the bubbles rise through the water. So it's good to have a deep tank. You don't want to go too shallow on these. So as you can see there, pretty simple. We slid our silicone tubing onto one end of the air stone, and we're going to place that in the center of our tote. We'll then take the other end of this air line, and this silicone tubing, you can use just a regular pair of scissors if you need to trim the length. You'll be able to cut this to whatever length is desired or needed for your pump to plug in. The other end of this tubing we just secure to our air pump, which we then plug in. And as you can see, that's going to start bubbling away in our container. As those bubbles rise through, they're going to dissolve oxygen into the water. And at this point, we're going to fill up our container the rest of the way with nutrient solution, and then we'll be ready to add the plants. So come back in just a minute and we'll show you what we've got. Okay, so we've mixed our nutrient solution. 1 teaspoon per gallon is what we tend to follow with the MaxiGrow General Hydroponic Fertilizer. And now we're ready to add our plants in. As I mentioned, we've got seeds sprouted in coconut pods, which we have a video on that if you need to see how to sprout seeds in your planting cubes for your systems. We filled in around these planting plug with expanded clay pellets, also called Hydroton, and we've planted them into this 2-inch net cup here. We're going to be putting our lid in here, and we will slide this air tube through one of the holes and center it in the middle of the tub over there. You could also drill a separate hole for your air stone if you'd like. And we'll put our last plant in there. Our net cups are going to be reaching the water so that our planting cube, our roots will be in the nutrient solution. You can see that the air bubbles are rising and keeping the air oxygen rich. At this point, we'll want to either introduce this system to a setting where it has a lot of bright daylight or is under a grow light that we can control and manage to provide light for the plants to photosynthesize and continue growing now that they have all the water and nutrients they need down below. Quite a simple system to put together, pretty inexpensive, and it only takes a short amount of time to build. These are a really fun, really easy to use system for hydroponics. Great for classrooms, great for homes.